I started by removing the 6 screws on the back of the keyboard, after which the back plate can just be lifted off. The broken key switch was the Y key, which sits on the right module, so I disconnected the flat cable connecting the right module to the controller and removed the 3 screws that hold it in place. I set my cheap soldering station to 300 degrees Celsius and turned it on. Readied my equally cheap desoldering pump that I got from Amazon for €6 and got to work. I added some flux to the solder spots, then kept melting them and sucking off the liquid solder as good as I could. This was in fact my first time ever desoldering something from a PCB, so considering that, I'd say it didn't go too bad. When I first tried to pry out the desoldered switch with a screwdriver, it didn't want to come out, so I spent some more time trying to remove every last bit of solder, and finally with a little crack the switch came off. I was somewhat confused why there were 4 solder spots per switch instead of only the 2 that I had expected, but I figured these were probably just dead wires for additional stability. I carefully positioned the new switch, clicked it into its spot and soldered it in place, which was much easier than the desoldering and went pretty well on the first try. I thought I was done already, but when I tested the keyboard on my PC, surprisingly the new switch didn't work at all. Only then I pried open the old switch with a small screwdriver and discovered that the 2 mysterious additional wires are connected to a tiny diode. Obviously I needed to put that diode back in place, but I didn't want to desolder the new switch again, so I took the easy way out and soldered the diode directly on the PCB from the backside. From what I found online, these are one-way diodes to prevent some kind of electrical interference, so I was very careful to get the orientation the same as before. The black ring on the diode had to be on the left side from the camera's point of view. I was still pretty nervous if I had done everything correctly, but when I tested the keyboard again, fortunately the new switch and all surrounding switches worked perfectly. Alright, if you have any questions, just drop me a comment. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.